know someone who has a heart problem? This is my stepfather, John. 6 years ago, John had a heart attack. This photo was taken last year at his daughter's wedding. He wouldn't have been at that wedding if he hadn't had emergency care quickly and attended cardiac rehabilitation. Today, I would like to tell you about the problem we're solving, our product, and our business. Chronic diseases are on the rise around the world, and our healthcare organisations are struggling to come to terms with it. They need alternatives that are scientifically validated and cost-effective. In the case of cardiac rehabilitation, research consistently shows that one of the best things you can do for your long-term survival is cardiac rehabilitation. I'm talking 40% less likely to have a repeat event and 25% less likely to die. But less than a third of people who should be doing cardiac rehab are. And this is because of the inconvenience and inaccessibility of the current regime. So what you have to do at the moment is go to the hospital, see a clinician, and do a few measurements. This will take you half a day, 3 times a week for 6 weeks. For many people, this is massively inconvenient, if not impossible, and they don't complete the program, and they run the risk of having another cardiac event. At Cardihab, we have a solution. We have a product that you can use anywhere. We have a truck driver who is actually using our product on his drive between Brisbane and Sydney during his breaks. Our solution has 2 aspects: an easy-to-use smartphone app for the patient and a web portal for the clinician. The patient enters their health data into the app. The clinician then reviews that on the web portal and calls the patient every week to discuss their progress and provide counselling. They can also send educational videos back to the patient's phone for them to watch, and websites and reading. This means the patient's more engaged in their recovery and more likely to complete the program. This is not just another app. This is the world's first scientifically validated way of delivering remote cardiac rehabilitation using a smartphone. And what we found is that patients receive clinically equivalent care, and they're 70% more likely to complete the program with way fewer hospital visits, which means much less burden on the hospital system. So now I'd like to tell you about the business. Heart attacks are 1 out of 10 relevant cardiac events for cardiac rehabilitation, and there are 7 million every year. 735,000 of them happen in the US, 55,000 in Australia. 5 out of 6 people survive and go on to need cardiac rehabilitation. There are some other apps out there. Most of them are just apps. There are a couple in Australia that are catching up to, in the US that are catching up to us at the moment. We have our product in use in 3 hospital systems in Queensland and 1 in New South Wales. One of the Queensland organisations has been using our product for 12 months. We have strong support from industry and patient associations, and we've won some awards, been featured on Channel 9 and in the Health and IT press, and the research has been published in world-leading cardiac journals. We're proving our product out in Australia, and they're looking to move into other English-speaking countries around the world with similar health systems. I've just come back from the US having a look at their model. We also have the opportunity to move into other chronic diseases in the future. We have a diverse team. My business partner, Simon, has 20 years experience in software engineering, 10 in health IT. I have 15 years experience in technology commercialisation and technology licensing. We're being incubated by the CSIRO, and we have a fantastic industry advisory panel. We're looking for a health salesperson to help round out the team. So, we have a fantastic product that patients love. We have industry traction, and now we're looking to sell more in Australia and move overseas. So today, we want to let you know we're seeking investors who can bring us access to healthcare expertise as well as cash, and introductions to hospital administrators who are interested in getting more patients back to life and more stories like John's. Thank you.